Hey everybody, Christian Nix here. I'm actually back in my hideout in Central America. I thought to document a little bit of what happened to me all these years ago when I met my mentor in medicine, Don Jaime, and ended up having just the most outrageous adventure through the medical world, learning here in the Central American forest, taking what I learned, getting a medical license to practice in Colorado in the United States, and then forming medical education companies, 2 different companies, to teach professionals about what I learned and how the self-healing techniques that I had come across in my own education could really revolutionize the medical system. Now, I don't want to spoil it, right, but there's lots of administrators who are not fond of that kind of innovation. They rather like the system as it is, and that they get to control the money and the purse strings and all the rest. But fortunately, none of that matters. Whether or not any of this ever gets into hospitals or not is in some ways irrelevant, because I can bring the same kind of healing techniques to you. I've done that with the Pivot Protocol. I've done it with the Nix Institute, trying to share with people exactly what it is that I discovered, and giving you also the tools that allows you to manage your own chronic conditions at a level modern medicine is way, way far from discovering. They're not looking in the right place for this kind of help because they have no incentive. Nobody in modern medicine wants you to heal by yourself, right? I mean, I hate to break it to you. Their whole model depends on you going back over and over again. Now, for emergency medicine, big round of applause for modern medical emergency medicine. There's no question it's the best system ever created, and it is a miracle, right? So I'm not a guy sitting here saying that modern medicine is bad or the doctors are stupid. They're very intelligent, caring people, most of them. The problem is the system itself is not set up to treat chronic conditions, and that's a huge problem for tens of millions of people, because I don't know about you, but I don't need the emergency room every single day, right? That's not something that you need. It's awesome that it's there. It can save your life in a pinch, but for heaven's sake, right? You better have some ways to deal with chronic conditions, because aging itself is the most prominent of all chronic conditions, and we all go through that. Just if you live long enough, right, you're going to end up with problems from aging, and chronic illness is part of that. And so I'm back here in Central America. I'm documenting some of the things that happened to me, and I want to show you like the awesome place that I spent all this time. So let's take a little walk, shall we? All right, just the beauty of it. I don't know if you can see this butterfly. The garden. Little solar shower over here. The thing you remember about Guatemala, at least where I am, is the flowers and the smells and the air. Okay, got a little food growing. Not a bad idea to have some food growing. Do my exercise down in the grass. If you can see the little grassy area down here. My whole garden, and then there's a little grassy 2 spaces for that. What more does a man need? In any case, let's take a walk around the mountain. Let's take a walk through my old town, and I'll show you some of the magnificent things that happened and sort of narrate for you my time in Central America all those years ago. This is what gave rise to the Barefoot Medicine training program that I'm now so proud to be able to release to regular people.